button and then hit. This is going to be special. We know that already.
Oh, I have the giggles and it's not good.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to pull you up on my phone and you're not coming. Come on. Oh, out of touch. That's the Heartland. There you are. I missed that music over the last week.
Did you really, though?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome into Bacon in Your Mailbox on this Thursday, November the 4th, 2021, show number 132. I am Greg Milby, community storyteller. That dancing person there, I know may not look familiar to you because she's only on part of the time. That is community fanatic Janae Clark. Jenna
right.
Clark. Sorry, I get those. You know, it's rough remembering that.
Just because I've been away for a week doesn't mean you don't have to mind your manners. There's no such thing as making up for lost time.
Well, last Thursday, you were out doing fancy Queen of Tourism stuff. So you got to moderate a panel. Is that what you were doing?
So it was an industry. It was a sports tourism industry show in Birmingham. And so I was there with Todd Yancey, our GM of the sports park, representing the park. And they added a group, like a small group discussion to a larger industry, like super panel. And they needed someone to kind of moderate that smaller group. Now, truth be told, when it really went down, they really probably could have done without me. But when they asked me to do it the day prior, I felt like I needed to do it. And so when I reached out to you and you were like, well, you're not much of the show anyway, so just go ahead. It's fine.
Did you tell them that you were world famous on the interwebs?
I told them that I had made special accommodations to be with them that morning, and they were very appreciative. And then when I realized they kind of could have done without me, I felt kind of bad, but it was already over by that point.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Fine. So what'd y'all do while I was gone?
We said good morning to Carter Blankenship, like we always do.
Good morning, Carter. I'm going to make sure Carter has his hat and mittens on today because guess what, friend?
It is cold.
Arr.
Let's see if he does. Does he have them on today?
Nope.
Good morning. Yay! Good morning, Greg.
I may need to update that video then into some hats.
We may need a winter version. We may need Carter and his toboggan because it's chilly.
Oh my gosh. And it's gonna, let's just talk about it. Today, mostly sunny, cool, 51. How about this? Clear, unseasonably cold tonight. You thought 31 was cold. We're going to get 24 tonight. That's cold.
I'm going to pull out the flannel blankets and the PJs and the fuzzy slippers. Like I haven't made that in my house wardrobe transition yet.
Yeah. Then plenty of sunshine, 54 as we head back into Friday. Weekend warms up a little bit. I guess technically yesterday or last night was the first time that the heat came on.
Really?
I might have had it adjusted differently.
So you were withholding the heat from your family?
Not intentionally.
Oh, okay.
But I just hadn't got around to, that's what needs to be on my list of things to do now. Let's readjust that because it's not like back in the day where we had the little dial and you just tick, 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 tick.
Well, that's true. It's a little more advanced and you have to be sure your system's like you have to, clean it out and stuff, like get it serviced or whatever. And so we had done that. And I think this is maybe the second time we've used ours, maybe the third, but I just like to kick it on in the morning if I wake up cold and just warm it up and then I'm fine. It's the seasons that you have throughout the day.
And it's okay to do that. It's okay to have that craziness in your life. All right, so let's see.
Set it on something and never move it.
Yeah, I mean that's difficult to do with like basements. The air has not been on in the basement all summer. Now I turn the heat on for sure for the winter.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you're gonna want that.
Good morning, Dad.
Hey, Raj.
He's I'm shocked. Well, it is 9:00. He's just getting out of bed, I'm sure. There's our friend Ken Salee.
Good
Had
morning.
had a chance to talk to Ken on Saturday. He came by and we talked content creation and exchanged some equipment.
Goodness, when the two of you get together, I bet it is a very crazy, over my head, nutty conversation.
Now I gave him a mic cord. That's pretty much what it boiled down to. There's Shane Crutcher, Smokey Bear's boss.
Hey. I bet he's got some winter going on in his neck.
Yeah, and as he said, part-timer Jana.
Thanks, Shane.
Good. Yeah. Hey, there's a stranger from our past.
Hey, Queen Mary.
Mm-hmm. Hey, let's just say Morgan Castor. I don't know what she's doing. She's got a job now.
Uh-oh. What was she thinking?
I don't know.
Did she tell them what her schedule needs to be?
Apparently not. I guess I'll have to get involved. I'll have to go over there and talk to them and find out what the deal is.
That's
Morning,
funny.
Shirley.
Hey, Shirley. Shirley, we're going to have to bundle up at the football game Friday night.
Yeah. Shirley was all festive for Halloween as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she had all the orange lights and stuff going on. So
Of course she was.
Morning
Now
to
it's
Kim.
time to flip to Thanksgiving and then quickly flip to Christmas.
Yeah.
Hi, Kim.
Did you have a lot of trick-or-treaters?
So we went to another neighborhood, and so we left candy for our neighborhood, and some of it was gone, but not as much as I thought would be gone. We usually have quite a few.
So you trust everybody to put them on, you put it on the porch, huh?
Yeah.
Did you see the video of the kid? All right, there are a couple of different videos. There's a video of this guy that he put the bowl out, and it's a metal bowl, and kids kept grabbing way more than one piece of candy. And so it was like a dog shock collar that was in it. And
that's hysterical.
so when they grabbed more than one piece of candy, he hit the button and they threw the bowl in the air. And
that's funny.
which, I thought, wow, that's kind of rough. But then you realize, no, you were supposed to take one candy and you were dumping the entire bowl and being greedy for everybody.
So you deserve to get shocked.
Yeah. And then the other video is somebody's Ring doorbell video of this kid walking up the sidewalk, and it's an empty bowl. And he looks and sees that it's empty. He takes candy out of his own bag and puts it in the bowl to put some candy in there for other people.
I want that kid to come to my house. I'm going to cook him a steak dinner.
That kid hopefully is a superhero in that town.
He's probably neck full of candy right now. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Shirley said that she had fewer than ever. Only about 15.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we had a little more than 15 down the street here. We're south of you. So, we're in the warmer part of the neighborhood there. Shirley. Down the hill.
The weather was nice and it was on the weekend and everybody I didn't even realize my kids were out of school on Monday, and mine were actually out Monday and Tuesday. And so it kind of felt like a weekend. It was nice. I enjoyed it.
I had fun because I wanted to have a little bit of fun with the kids. So yeah. I got out the fog machines.
We had a fog machine where we were.
I put one at the end of the sidewalk and the other one in the bushes.
Hysterical.
Of course, I had the remote.
Of course you did.
And then when, the cars would pull up, and I'd be very disappointed if they were really young.
Yeah, right.
Because I'm like, because you're not going to do that. I'm like, yeah.
I can't.
I mean, what about the parents? They're behind them.
Right,
right. Can do that. But, when you get the kids that are 7 or above.
Oh, prime target.
Oh, yeah. I talked to them as they were coming down the sidewalk. I'm like, hey, how are you? They're like, great. And they get right to that point of where the fog machine is, and I hit that button, and you watch them jump. It was great.
So, true story. We were sitting on the front porch, my friend Jason and Christy's front porch, and their fog machine, it goes off, and then it clicks off. It starts up, and then it clicks off automatically, and then the fog kind of dissipates, and then it shoots off again on a regular interval, right? Mm-hmm. It would scare me when it would come on. And I, even 6 times in, every time it would click on, I would jump. and everyone would laugh. And so I finally decided I wasn't going to let it scare me again. And so I tried to kind of distract myself. And then it happened to my friend Christy because it was just kind of funny. So we scared each other apparently like 3 times each. Yeah, it's great.
I don't know if all the kids went to the trunk or treat events because there were a ton of them and they got so much candy. They were like, you know what? I'm not rolling that way.
Listen, maybe because there was a lot going on all weekend.
Kim said they were all in her neighborhood.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Ken said they had maybe 10, usually 30 or 40.
Huh. Ken just didn't open the door for the other 20 because he had Butterfingers and he wanted to keep them. That's what I accused my husband of doing one year.
Yeah, Almond Joy's for me. I do that.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, it's the last thing that goes out the door. But it was good. The weather was great. We had good time with it. Very enjoyable evening. So outside of that, life was regular at that point. So do you
have a Christmas shirt on?
I have I have a penguin plunge shirt on.
Listen, so I could only see the very top of it, and I thought you had a Christmas tree. Can you see how if you lean the right way, it looks like a tree? I was going to have to inquire about that.
You're right.
Oh, I got your Junior Achievement logo. I understand that now.
Well, let's discuss our pre-show meeting then.
Okay.
What did you ask me?
What?
About your wardrobe. Jana, the way she was situated, she's like, does it look like I'm topless?
That is not what I said.
Well, you weren't going to tell him, so I changed it.
I said, can you see this shirt under my blazer? Because at first it looked like I didn't have a shirt on.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
I never used the word topless.
I embellished it so you told the real story.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can't embarrass me. Way to try. Good move. Shane
Crutcher said he went to Vegas. There were lots of unique people.
I can only imagine what kind of fun people watching that was.
In costumes. You probably would be an oddity if you were not wearing a costume in Vegas.
True.
So Kevin Stafford says the neighborhood behind Walmart definitely had all the trick-or-treaters.
Maybe everybody got together and said, we're going to not go to these neighborhoods. We're going to go here, so they could all like trick or treat together or something.
Kids in his neighborhood are all mad because their arms are tired because Kevin gave them bourbon candles, and they're like, these things are heavy.
They're like,
I got all kinds of
candy. My mom wanted this.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I just took it upstairs a few minutes ago, but I have one of Kevin Stafford's Bourbon Candle Company candles down here in the office.
As do I in mine. I love it.
It was a little much for my little studio here.
Sure.
But I had that thing lit up for a couple hours last night. It was great.
Very fun.
It's nice and festive. So
were you working last night?
We did a podcast last night.
You did? What podcast?
Oh, it's called Lyrics and Laughs.
Never heard of it.
Me neither. Yeah, it's surprising. Episode 81, 82, something like that.
What was the tune?
Hillbilly Bone, Blake Shelton and Trace Adkins.
I don't know if I know that song. Okay.
You still won't know it after that podcast because we got diverted somehow, some way. But anyway.
Imagine that.
It's fun stuff. All right. So events coming up. Actually, before we get to those, if you were looking for a reason to celebrate today, we usually
always
try to fill those in when we can. But, we've kind of slacked a little bit periodically. But reasons to celebrate on this 4th day of November. It is Candy Day for some unknown reason.
Candy Day?
Yeah. Why would you have Candy Day on November the 4th? We're probably all candied out by then.
I was going to say, I think it's about the 10th day of Candy Day around these parts. So
maybe it's a day to figure out what to do with the leftover Halloween candy.
Yeah, maybe it's the day that you've already eaten all your favorites and you look at it and go, now what if this is candy and what if this is not?
Yeah, and there comes a point when you're done, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, maybe not when you're younger, but as we're advancing in age, there's a point that I'm kind of done.
And listen, this might be the appropriate time in this show for me to ask the question of you: how gross really are bottle caps?
They're pretty gross.
They're gross.
Certain flavors
Oh, I thought they were all the flavor of gross.
They're not great,
Oh no,
but
they're not.
they're not Smarties by any stretch
Oh,
of the
not even
imagination.
the same universe.
Right.
Anyway,
I've
we'll figure
unfriended a
that
few
out.
people on the social channels that talked about how Smarties are nasty. I don't need those people in my life.
I'm going to start a new group called Bottle Caps Are Gross,
They're probably
and the
body
bottle
clap
cap
people.
people can just come at me. Yeah,
Yeah. So I agree. I haven't seen bottle caps in a while.
feel better. Just had to get that out there. Oh, it comes in the variety pack of the Laffy Tappies and the Sweet Tarts, and I guess they felt sorry for bottle caps because no one was going to buy them by themselves, so they had to sneak them into the bundle.
Laffy Taffy. You know that company's owned by a dentist. Has to be. Because that'll yank your teeth out quicker than anything.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. The reason I'm not a big fan of Laffy Taffy because the flavors are just really like I don't think anything banana flavored is good. Bananas are good. Banana flavoring, not good.
No, not at all. Not a Laffy Taffy fan, not a
Yeah,
banana
you didn't miss
flavored fan.
anything. You didn't miss
Yeah.
anything. Greg was late too.
Was not late. At least I
But
show up.
now Jay thinks you were.
So, I mean, by the way, for those that are watching, you should feel blessed. This is a unique and very exclusive appearance by Jana, because one of the two people that do this little show are not going to be here next week because they're going to be with the governor.
Who would that be?
Not me. Just saying.
I'm not going to be with him. He's going to be speaking, and I'm going to be in the audience. And I need to be there so I can tell him that Greg said hello.
Yeah.
His friend Greg.
Friend Greg. It's good. Oh, so yeah. Okay, whatever. So next week we'll have another special guest host. Maybe we should do a contest.
I think that's a great idea.
Morgan's not eligible now that she doesn't have a job.
Wow.
Or maybe we get her fired and she'll have time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim says she buys Laffy Taffy for Halloween to brush up on her dad jokes because they do have those in there.
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
Will's was, what does that part-time? Yeah, you should pay me half of what you pay me now. That's a great idea.
I'll write that down.
Will's last dad joke was, what did the attorney order at the restaurant? Just ice.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, Will. And that was the Laffy Taffy dad joke.
Yeah. They're digging deep on that one. Today is also Use Your Common Sense Day, promoting the idea of making use of the knowledge and experience, which we all allegedly have.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Present company included.
If you drive in E-Town, you find out common sense is an alleged experience that we have.
Yes. True dat.
Yeah. And are we, I mean, you're in tourism. You're the goddess of tourism. You know all and you control all. Why are we doing construction on every road in the county?
Well, because every road in our county is owned by a different entity, whether it is the state or the county or the city or a federal road. You know how that goes. And it is impossible for everyone to line up those projects in a way that it makes sense because some of them don't keep up with what the other ones are doing.
Look, you're not having lunch with the governor right now. Let's be real.
There's a limited number of road construction contractors. So when you get them to your area, we tend to try to get as much done at one time as possible. And that's why.
Yeah. Shane, it is not an election year. That's next year.
That's true.
But they're all coming out of the woodwork to file now, aren't they?
I know. I saw that. So apparently yesterday was yesterday the first day because it was after the primary, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, there were quite a few yesterday.
I think there will be a flutter of people fairly quickly, like within the next few weeks, that continue to throw their hat in the ring.
I know there are a couple today. I know. I've gotten calls from a few people that,
yes,
are talking about doing some, and it's good that, you're the same way.
Yeah.
You have friends in the political arena.
Yes.
But sometimes you have to stay middle of the ground.
Oh, for sure.
Right. I love them to death, but I can't go show up at your signing. that you
Yeah, I
are
tend to
running?
not do any of those because I just they're usually during the day when I have other things going on. And B, I just think that I need to be supportive of everyone's message because I think if you're willing to serve in a political office, there's something about you that I need to be supportive of, whether we
Hmm.
agree on everything or not. So that's my stance.
Yeah, and I've told people before, if you think you know my political views, you don't, because
You know,
I've never really
right.
expressed them out. And whether I mean, their friendship with me is no different than
Absolutely.
whether they're in the office or out of the office. So,
Absolutely.
and I can still support you and be happy for you and want you to be the best and not show up at, Provident
Oh,
Way for you
completely
to
agree.
sign. So,
Completely agree.
but yeah, there's going to be, just talking to some different people and knowing some different things. Next year's going to be an interesting election year.
Listen, if you don't like how things are currently in our community, hang on because we have a lot going on, a lot of people doing great work, businesses, individuals, organizations, any player from nonprofits to the largest of international companies. And it's going to be an exciting next few years around here. I'm
And,
fired up.
and there
Yeah.
are some unique people that are running that have never ran for an office before.
Wow.
I think it's going to be a fun year and an interesting year. So
Do you need to make an announcement about something
I,
right here, right
I
now? Like,
guarantee you it's not me. I guarantee you
I
it's not me.
guarantee you it's not me.
I told
Guarantee you.
Dennis Parrott, now I've talked about this before, and
Yeah.
no, I have no interest. I can do
Anyone who's
things
ever asked me, it's the quickest answer and the most honest answer I've ever given. No.
right. It's a tough gig, and I've
Yeah.
seen people that have wanted the best and want to do the best get their words completely turned around on them, and
Yeah.
it's I don't want to get into that. It's just no. I
I
just
just prefer to try to work with those that do because I think it's an important role. It's just not one that I need to be filling.
yeah.
So
I mean, somebody's got to get out there and watch them do their stuff.
that's right.
I don't want to do it. So today is also Easy Bake Oven Day. Did you have an Easy Bake Oven?
I did.
So the pop culture icon has struck a note with kids and adults still. It's even been inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame.
Oh, as it should be.
And there you go. Easy Bake Oven Day is today.
So I have an older brother.
Mm-hmm.
Easy bake ovens make cakes that are about, let's see, coffee. This is the lid to my coffee. So easy bake ovens make cakes that are about, that big. And he made fun of me because they were so small. And then he called my easy bake oven a light bulb. That's a true story.
Didn't get a cake after that, did he?
Well, no, and he wasn't going to anyway because they were this big. Like, you don't share that. You eat that whole thing.
Look
The
at you being
whole
prepared.
thing.
You prepared for the show. You brought props today. That's great.
I know, right?
Hey, Brian Dennis is finally in. Let's just start the entire show over again.
Listen,
Remember everything we've said?
everybody's late today. What's going on with you people? Did you stay up late watching something?
No.
World Series is over.
Janice shows up, almost did the show topless. I mean, it just everybody's
Would
like,
you please not start that. Hang on.
you know what? I'll get you fired from this job, and then you can just do this one all together. There you go. Just pull that. Here I am wearing like a 1986 Junior Achievement Penguin Plunge shirt. I think this is about that. Because, when you first get into the cold part of the season, you don't have any of that stuff in the drawers.
That's what I said. I haven't switched out my stuff. Like, I don't know where my fuzzy slippers are, and that's a problem.
And apparently this kind of shrunk since last year in that drawer. So
They do that.
have to work on that. Hey, don't forget this weekend, time change.
I know. So I don't like it, for the record, because I don't like it to get dark early.
Are so you're a spring forward person, not a fall back?
Oh, completely. Like, I can't wait for that day. Because when it gets dark early, I feel like my days are shorter. I feel like once I get home, I don't want to go back out. I don't know. It just is not as much fun for me.
And
it's all about me.
You supposedly get an extra hour of sleep.
Yeah,
But
unless you stay up till 2, then you really just get an extra. I knew you were going to say that.
we burn it. That's what we do. We burn that time.
I know. We don't even take advantage of it.
You're just like, oh, you know what? I'm going to stay up an extra hour. I'm going to party a little longer. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do this chore because I've got an extra hour tonight.
You got it.
And then you just lose all that time.
You got it.
So don't forget, 2 a.m. this Sunday.
Sunday. So Saturday night. Yeah.
When you go to bed, set all your clocks back to standard time.
Yep.
That's when local time will instantly become 1 a.m. We get another shot at it all again.
So crazy.
I'm not a big fan of it either.
Yeah.
It's going to make it tough to mow the yard.
Yes. And so yeah, you're going to have to mow in the middle of the day.
We'll probably get 1 or 2 more mowings, I think.
I wondered about that. How many more times?
Getting close.
My yard kind of needs it right now.
Back to candy real quick. So
Okay.
I did find some candy stats I thought was really cool that
Okay.
I was going to use them last week, but we didn't get to it because somebody wasn't here. And, we talked other stuff. Which, by the way, the city is not going to take the tree that I offered them for the square.
Thank goodness.
Whatever. I thought they would come around. They're not. So that's officially
Wait,
out.
isn't there some tinsel you could put on that thing?
It's no different than the tree they had 3 years ago. They switched out. We talked about that too. With
That's so funny.
That you were down there.
Oh, I know. That's funny.
You were down there for the big wig meeting.
The big wig meeting.
Yeah. So, Milky Way candy bars
Yep.
developed to mimic the taste of a milkshake, which was a popular treat back in the 1920s. That's how you have the Milky Way. If you now taste it, it was designed to taste like a milkshake.
For some reason, I thought it had something to do with something planet or celestial in fashion. So
Lollipop. Did you know where we got the lollipops from?
nope.
So the lollipop was invented in 1908 by George Smith. Although hard candy was already out there, it had already been created and was on the shelves. He came up with his own version and named it after his favorite racehorse, Lollipop.
Lollipops are named after the racehorse Lollipop.
How about that?
That's a fabulous tidbit. That's a little bacon bit.
I'm telling you, I thought you would like that one. And if you go to Sam's and you buy those big bags of candy, they have 262-ish fun-size candies.
Okay.
So according to the American Chemical Society, if you ate that entire bag, it would poison a 180-pound person.
Hello. Of course it would.
So just saying, we want to keep you safe.
I mean, that's like 3 little kids.
And
They can do it.
And I have this stat just specifically for you because I know your love for wine because you have a dog named Tipsy. Based on criteria including flavor, acidity, bitterness, and sweetness, wine experts recommend pairing Whoppers with a Cabernet, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups with a Sherry, and Hershey's Kisses with a Zinfandel.
That's a whole lot of sweet going on.
Just sharing their knowledge. What they say.
Remember that. A chocolate, a chocolate, that's not what I meant to say. A Halloween candy wine pairing. There you go. That's a theme for a party.
Next Halloween. Now you've got all that information. All right. Speaking of events this weekend, there are a couple of events. Well, there are a few big events happening. One, it's high school football playoffs start.
It is.
And that starts actually tonight. There are 2 games tonight in the region.
Okay.
Fort Knox is at Bethlehem tonight.
Okay.
And then Grayson County is at Owensboro. So we'll throw them in there because they have a Thursday night game.
Okay.
So tomorrow night, LaRue County at E-Town, first round of the playoffs. Meade County at North Hardin. Louisville Moore at John Hardin. And Barron County is at Central Hardin.
All right.
So good luck to all of our local teams.
Everybody be safe. Take your hand warmers.
Definitely going to need them.
Pull out the warm boots.
Tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock, George Rogers Clark High School, quarterfinals of the state volleyball tournament.
Yes.
Central Hardin, Montgomery County, they tangle it. Good luck to the Bruins.
So wait, it's tomorrow at 5?
Tomorrow at 5.
In Winchester.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Good
think they
luck to the
have
Bruins.
this. I have a good feeling about it. This is going to happen. It's phenomenal.
I'm feeling good about it too. Because, lately my feels about sports have been pretty decent.
Yep.
Because I did feel a couple of weeks ago that I'm like, you know what? If Derrick Henry were to get hurt, my gosh, what would happen to my Titans? And then,
Oh.
yeah. Thursday night NFL game, Jets, the Colts, 8:20 tonight. And then if you are into the college football stuff, Saturday, Middle Tennessee is at Western at 3:30. The Volunteers, Tennessee at number 18, Kentucky, Saturday at 7. Cats looking to get some revenge.
Time. That was supposed to be at noon. Who does Louisville play this weekend?
Clemson.
Oh.
At home. They play Clemson in Louisville.
All right.
Clemson's not Clemson this year, though.
They're not.
First Louisville's not Louisville.
They're still, hopefully that'll be a good game.
Yeah, Ken just said his fantasy team. Yeah, try being a Tennessee Titans fan that has Derrick Henry on your fantasy team. I didn't realize that I'd be drafting Adrian Peterson, taking him off the free agent wire, just in case.
How you doing over there, Greg? You okay?
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm fine.
Okay. I'm
fine.
I'm
fine.
I'm a little concerned.
I'm
Okay.
fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. This weekend, you can get some shopping done. The Garden Club of E-Town having their holiday bazaar at the Brown Pusey House.
And it is incredible.
They do it upright. And that is from 8 a.m. until 3.
Yep.
And also, there's a Ladies' Day Out event at Pritchard Community Center.
What is that?
So, Ladies' Day Out is kind of a holiday bazaars type craft thing. They've done it every year, and I think they moved it. I can't remember where they had it before, but they moved it to Pritchard this year for more space. Perfect. And it is a big, big fundraiser for the White Mills Christian Church, their building fund. So, and I think both of those have free admission, and there are tons of booths. So if you need to get your holiday game on, you can do that.
I wish this was going to be the year where I got everything done early, and this would be a great way to do it, just to blow through some fabulous open houses and holiday bazaars this weekend and just get everybody's knocked out. I say that every year. It won't happen.
I think we're going to cut back this year.
But I wish. We say that every year too.
Well, I think this is the year we're going to have to.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about the shortage, and you just mentioned going early and getting more. You know what? I'm going to just cut back.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Shop local.
Yeah.
Support our local businesses, please, please, please.
Buy your kids some tacos.
Buy your kids some before 7 p.m.
Yeah. And then, or, buy them a gift card to JR Neighbors.
How fabulous is that looking?
So can I tell you? I can't tell you, but I can tell you. Saw the menu.
Huh?
I saw the menu.
You did? What's on it?
Can't really say. But I might have a problem.
I'm so excited.
Just in appetizers, I could just go there and just eat appetizers.
Well, that's okay. You can do that too.
Yeah. So I don't think they want it to be public yet. But I've seen it, and nice. I'm impressed.
I love it. I'm excited.
I'm really impressed with what they've come up with. So
fun. Yeah. So fun.
But back to the other stuff. Everything is just in short supply. You can go to the grocery store, certain things are out. I'm ordering things.
It's true. So I have a friend who will remain nameless because that's not fair, who thought there was going to be a shortage. This person loves to make pumpkin pie. And so this person now is the proud owner of enough pumpkin pie filling to make enough pumpkin pie for all of Hardin County. So if anybody needs to score some pumpkin pie filling and the store is out, please call me because it is insane.
So they bought all those pumpkin pie filling because they thought they were not going to have any?
Yes, because somebody said they were going to be out of it and it caused panic in this household.
But they could still use it.
Oh, I know, but it's just too much for this year.
You can sell it on eBay.
Oh, I'll recommend that to this person. Does eBay still exist? Who
Yes.
does eBay? It
Yeah,
does?
but a lot of people, I don't do eBay, but the eBay still exists.
I didn't know that. I thought it went away with AOL.
No, because
I really didn't know.
there are still people with AOL email addresses.
I really didn't know.
No, it's still there, and people use it, and you can get a lot of great stuff
Okay.
through eBay. Now, and I see all these videos out there, these people giving you tips on how to make money at Amazon, where, you go buy products that are on sale in the stores, scan them, and then sell your stuff, to Amazon. I don't know how that works. And I'm not going to go in there. I'm not that risky of a guy to go in and buy 26 cordless power drills and try to sell them on Amazon,
Let's do it's time for that. For real.
Yeah.
Not me.
Let's see. Ken says that he buys tech gear on eBay. You can get that stuff there. And Jay Hobbs just sold shoes on eBay 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got those fancy shoes. So it's not like, right. He's not. Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, Jenny should get out of your office every once in a while.
I know, right?
And kind of
words.
Kind of doing it. And Ken says there's a big eBay reseller community on YouTube. Big money. I don't know how we have money issues in our society right now, because everybody has a side hustle.
Everybody has I don't have time for one. Maybe that's what I need.
You need a side hustle.
Side hustle that takes about 5 minutes a day. Do those exist?
You've got one that you did. I mean, this is a side hustle.
Well, that's true.
We'll rake it.
I thought side hustles were supposed to make you money.
We're supposed to. It's a start. We're only 132 episodes in.
Any day now.
Any day, those checks are going to start coming in.
Any day.
Just waiting. They're just waiting for it. Maybe we should just start playing Christmas music all the time.
Oh, already happening in my car.
Really?
I wanted to put my Christmas wreath on my car, and my children literally blocked the door. Physically blocked the door.
I think we're getting there too early now.
Don't start with me. I am capable of celebrating Thanksgiving fully, even though I already have some Christmas decorations.
Hold on, Trigger. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying.
Don't start.
I'm just saying. You be all festive. You can be all festive. You do your thing.
I just love it a lot, and it puts me in a good mood. So that's me.
Okay.
You do you. I do me.
But by Christmas, are you still in a good mood?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Saw this picture other day of Mariah Carey. There was this jack-o'-lantern there.
Oh.
And it's showing, it's almost it's not that time, not that time, not that time. And then all of a sudden she pulls out a candy cane bat and busts the jack-o'-lantern out, and then her Christmas song goes playing.
Her Christmas song?
All I Want for Christmas Is You. That's her Christmas song. You think if I had a song that was number one every year in the Christmas season, I'm okay with it being played on November 1st. I would be in the Janet Court.
Amen.
Because she is making a mint every year just on that song.
Just on that song. Because she hasn't really sang anything since, right?
Not that I know of. But, and this is kind of a neat story from Dallas. There's a sign on a jukebox in the Stone Lay Bar.
Let's go.
Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You will be skipped if selected before December 1st.
That's hysterical.
After December 1st, the song is only allowed once per night.
That's fabulous.
Because you know what happens.
Because that's all people want to hear.
It's that song. And she wants it heard.
Today. When I leave, I have a couple of errands to run. Like I need to go to the bank. I need to do some stuff this afternoon. I'm going to make it a point to play that song today.
I mean, it's a good song.
Yeah.
Let me see how much money has Mariah Carey made.
How many zeros?
How much do you think she made? From that song.
A booty load.
A booty load. That's let me do the conversion rate on that.
As my teenagers like to say, a crap ton.
A crap ton.
Yeah.
Now, as of 2017, this is 2017. So
which is 5 years ago.
It's 5 years ago.
Yes.
The economists have thought that she had earned $60 million in royalties in the United States alone on that song.
That is bananas.
That equates to about $2.6 million per year just on that song.
Just on that song. A lot of candy canes, friend.
Yeah. And Ken, the song is huge on TikTok, which just means more royalty money.
Wow.
That's
Greg,
a lot of money.
We really just need to come up with one hit.
Well, it's got to be a good Christmas hit.
A song? Can you not write us a song?
I've written some songs. I've written some songs. I'm not very good at music, so.
Me neither.
But there you go. 60 million, 2.6 million a year. And you know that's gone up since then.
Oh, for sure.
It's a lot of money.
Oh, for sure.
All right. Well,
I will tell you one thing about Mariah Carey that I've always loved. I do think that she does good work with her money too. Like, I think she's a very charitable person. And so I make fun of her sometimes, but kudos to her. All right, move on.
I mean, if you've got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
One final story here, and we'll wrap it up. Happy Days. Did you love that show?
Yes. Yes.
So the Fonz, Arthur Fonzarelli.
Yes.
Icon of cool. Just total icon of cool.
For sure.
Known for his motorcycle, white T-shirts, jeans, and most of all, his dark brown leather jacket.
Yep.
One of the jackets donated to the Smithsonian in 1980. Only a few others are known to exist. And now Henry Winkler, who played the Fonz, is selling one of those jackets that he has had in his possession for decades.
For how much?
It's going to be at an auction.
Oh.
December the 8th. The jacket will be sold as part of a complete Fonzie outfit that includes an original pair of blue jeans, T-shirt, and biker boots. Pre-sale estimate, $50,000 to $70,000. I think that seems low.
I bet it goes for more.
Should I text Mitch?
You should. You should. You should get Mitch's $5 and your $5 and see who else wants to go in, and y'all get that. Because that's his Fonzie fund, about $5.
That is his Fonzie fund bigger than his bourbon fund?
No.
Okay, I was going to say Mitch has got some problems. I'll have to help Mitch out if that's the case.
Mitch just walks in the door with bourbon, and I go, "What'd you get?" And he goes, "Nothing."
Mitch and I think are spirit animals.
Yeah. Nothing.
I do that. I do that too, but I don't get that response that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm married to an accountant. So.
Oh, that is true. Mitch is not.
And my problem is
Mitch is married to a shoe shopper.
That's what I need. I've got to find out. I got to find something for Jennifer to want to buy a lot of.
Yep.
That's a good point. I'll get to working on that. Because right now I'm out of room. I need shelves. I don't have any. I'm out of space.
Sounds like you need to have a party, my friend.
I'm trying. We'll get there.
Best way to do it.
If my co-host wasn't always, hanging with the governor or moderating some big fancy national tourism thing.
I know she's busy. I can't help it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this Thursday, November the 4th, 2021, show number 132. A very rare appearance by the Jana Clark, community fanatic.
Good to be here.
I'm just Greg Milby, community storyteller and anchor to this show because I am the one that's committed. Outside of that, Jana, we'll see you about Thanksgiving.
Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.